Welcome back. Did you watch that last video again? If you didn't, don't watch this one. Go back, watch that video again. You kind of need to absorb it. You're like a beautiful sponge, right? Your brain needs to have experience with word problems so it's not so frazzled by them. Because my brain was like, cuckoo. It was done for word problems in high school. I don't want you to feel that way. I could have felt really good about word problems, but I needed some time to absorb it. So I'm gonna give you time to absorb. So if you didn't watch that last video, go back and do it again. Go back and do it now, and then come back and we'll set up these two, okay? Okay, so 14, woohoo! We're at the coffee shop. I didn't wanna be crazy about it, but these can change it, like the candy store and you bought 2 different types of candy. Or you went to the farmer's market and you bought 2 different types of fruit. So it's anything that you're grabbing and mixing, okay? Or you can even you can be a chemist and you're mixing certain types of things together to create this new substance, okay? So it works all over. So here we go. The coffee shop has a 40 kilogram bag, that's important, of Colombian coffee and Turkish coffee. That's the mix. And it sells for $9. Okay, cool, cool. Colombian coffee alone, that's important. Colombian coffee alone, solamente Colombian coffee. It's $12. Now Turkish coffee alone. So Turkish coffee all by itself, it sells for $8. That's important. How many kilograms of each are in the mix? Cool beans. You can draw a picture at this point. I'm a picture kind of a girl. So I know I'm adding these 2 individual types of coffee to create this beautiful mixture of coffee. And this pen is not good. Let's do this one. So we have Colombian and Turkish. Cool. Now I'm gonna have those little price tags hanging off. Now as you can see, Colombian is all by itself. It's just solely Colombian. So Colombian coffee alone sells for $12. So on this little fancy price tag, we're gonna write 12. Turkish coffee alone, so Turkish coffee alone sells for $8. And now we have this empty vessel here. So we need a price tag because everything has something on the container and a price. So I need a price. What price have I not used? Well, I've used 12, I've used 8. I haven't used the 9, right? Okay, so we're gonna put that on the price tag. And then there's another number up there I have not used, 40. That goes here. Because if I mix these 2 individuals, I'm creating this 40 kilograms of a ton of coffee. Now we can go for the setup. The first thing is Colombian plus Turkish is 40. So the things that are written on the containers themselves creates that first equation. Colombian coffee plus the Turkish coffee, it weighs this much. Cool, all right, cool. Now we're talking about price and cost. So $12 per kilogram of the Colombian. Per is a word for multiplication. So 12 times C. We have the product of those 2. We have 8 times T. 8 times T is 8T. And remember, the coefficient should always be in front of the variable. Otherwise it gets a little confusing when you're trying to solve. So coefficient, fancy word for front number, should be in the front and the variable should be behind it. And that's gonna equal $9 per. Again, per is a word for multiplication. 9 times 4 is 36, and then put a 0 on there. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to multiply that out on your own. Boom, cool. And let's do the last one. I'm not gonna do all the bells and whistles, but let's see how we go. We know we have Colombian, we have Turkish, and we're gonna have 30 kilograms. We know that Colombian alone is 13. And we know Turkish alone sells for 9. And this is gonna be 30 times 11. So that's gonna be, 30 times 11, which is gonna be 330. My brain just panicked, like maybe that's not right. Let me check it. Ha! I got it, okay. I don't typically do a lot of math in my head, as you guys know. I like to write everything down. Okay, I think we got it. I hope you got both. If you did, woohoo! If you didn't, go back, review the videos real quick, or take your time, take some more notes, review them one more time. who wouldn't want to see all of this in this raspy voice? The heaters are getting me. So good luck. The next videos are going to be on how to solve these. Congrats.